One question I get asked, how do I help my loved one, my wife, my husband, my mom, my dad get sober?
$1 million question.
Yes.
The first thing I would do is really learn how to set boundaries.
Okay.
I think traditionally a lot of people, when we love somebody, we get very involved with them. We try to fix things. We want to pay their bills. We put gas in their car. We apologize for things that they break. That is something that has to stop. And that is one of the hardest things to stop. And it's really hard to go, I love you. The only thing that I can do is help you get into rehab. Outside of that, I'm gonna draw a boundary until you're sober because I love you and I can't do this. That's very hard.
That is hard.
So the second thing I would do would be seek professional help. It is hard. There's things, there's professionals, like you could get a therapist yourself. You can go to Al-Anon, which I'm a huge proponent of, which is basically like a 12-step program for the families of people who are addicted or loved ones. That will help you through the whole process because you're going to be in a room of people who have been there themselves and had to draw these same boundaries. The third thing I would do is really try to, and this will go along with the second thing, learn how to manage your anger. It is so heartbreaking and frustrating to watch somebody you love not care about themselves, to beat themselves up, to possibly be putting their lives in danger, to watching their lives fail, their jobs fail, their marriage, all of it. It's so hard to watch. And learning how to manage your own emotions in that and separate yourself does lead back into number 2, but that's something that I always suggest because it is so frustrating. And that's why all 3 of these kind of tie together. And that will create a freedom for yourself while your loved one's in addiction, because they don't always say yes right away. We always want them to just go, yes, I'll go to treatment and I'll change my life. That doesn't always happen. Learning how to do those things will create the boundary and make somebody actually truly make that choice sooner than you think by doing all those other things. Like, that's not gonna help. None of those things are gonna help, even if you think you're helping. Paying that bill for them, doing that thing for them, making an excuse for them, none of that stuff's gonna help. You drawing a loving boundary and working on yourself and separating yourself from the addiction will actually be something that will help bring them out of there.